there internets, and welcome to Diaries of a Board Game YouTuber. Now this used to be a newbie YouTuber, but I've been going for over a year now, so I'm giving away that title. I'm sure there are plenty of other new YouTubers out there much more deserving of it than I. And so now, yeah, it's just a board game YouTuber. That's what I am, that's what I do. So today is Monday the 26th of December 2016, so this will be the last Diaries this year as well, so very exciting. This week, if we look at the week in review, I got 7 videos done. There was firstly a review of an expansion, which was the Docks of Ryu, which is for Rise of the Kage. It's all about ninjas, it's an all vs one. One person is guards, one person is the ninjas trying to accomplish missions, and the guard is just trying to stop them, really. But it's a miniatures game. If you're interested, do check out the videos for that. What else we got? Ooh, Power Grid. Now, this is definitely a Euro game, but it's a great game. It's a very old game, in fact. It's been around probably well over 10 years now, I think. I can't remember exactly when it came out, but yeah, it's stuck around. It's really popular still. Tons of expansions out there, new maps and stuff, and also, you know, expansions that alter the rules somewhat. So yeah, the nature of the game really is there's a bit of auction in there, but the key thing for me is it comes down to its resource management. You're getting money for the number of power plants that you manage to power, and sorry, not manage number of power plants, number of cities you manage to power. The auctions get you power plants, and then you have this market that superbly mirrors the supply and demand. So yeah, if any of this sounded of interest, it really is a great game. Do go check that out. So there were, I should say what videos I did for that. There were 5 videos. So I've got the normal short review, long review, 2-part playthrough, and then a how to play. So plenty of information for you to get from those. The final video was I announced the winners of Toucan Win That Game on the channel's anniversary, along with a few figures and stuff, and just thank you to everyone, which I like to do as much as I can, really. So, what else is there from the past week? Oh, we had some new arrivals this week. There was Subterra, which is coming to Kickstarter on the 10th of January. This is a co-op dungeon delving game. You can expect videos from me for that in time for the Kickstarter. Then there was Radiant. Now this is an interesting game because it has a combat mechanic that's trick-taking, but then it also has elements of area control and also elements of set collection. Really interesting. Again, this is another game that's going to be coming to Kickstarter at some point soon. Then there was Ophidian 2360. So this is a dueling card game. It's arena combat is the idea, but it's done with cards, and you're playing your cards, attacking each other. It looks really good. Nice artwork, really interesting graphic layout. Excited to play that one. So that's probably enough of that. Let's move on to the figures. So where are we? We've been going quite a while now. So 48 weeks on Facebook. So we're still shy of a year for Facebook, but going strong on there. 2,235 likes. So what you'll see this week is most of the figures have dropped in growth. They are still growing, which is important. I love to see the channel growing. And this is the first one that, you know, we've grown, but not as much as last week. But is that surprising? No, because the competition ended. So I'm perfectly happy with where we are this week. Twitter, 51 weeks. And we've got 9,406 followers on Twitter. So again, going strong there. YouTube, so we're over a year. 53 weeks YouTube. And subs were at 3,496. So we're still just shy of that 3.5. But that's still fantastic. We've had a great growth this week, and hopefully we'll continue to see that. Views. Now this is amazing. 111,553. Absolutely amazing. Thank you all for watching. We've had over 8,000 views this week, and that's with the competition having ended. absolutely, you know, the views are just keeping coming at the moment, and I think this is because of Christmas, and it's been probably the first week I've experienced this on the channel whereby the views are coming from suggested videos above any other source. So external links, you know, me promoting on Board Game Geek, Facebook, etc., have not been the majority of the views. The majority of the views have come from people watching a video, be it mine or someone else's, and going, oh, that one sounds interesting, I'll click through to that. First time I've had this, fantastic to see, and if I can keep that going, it will really help the channel's growth. So hopefully, fingers crossed. I think obviously it's Christmas at the moment. I think that's a big part of it. I was expecting Christmas to be a really, really slow period, and I've been wrong. It's been quite the opposite. I think maybe it's people getting games, getting new games, looking for games to get people, or they've just got games, or they've just got money and now they're looking at what games to get. But people are watching videos, they're watching reviews, they're watching playthroughs, they are watching how to plays. Maybe it's just they're away visiting family and, you know, they pull out their phone and watch a video because I need a break from the family type situation. I have no idea. But Christmas is a peak time. And this makes me realise, I was thinking, why are all these other channels releasing so many videos this week? You know, you have Dice Tower just bombarding like 20 videos a day. Skip the Rule Book, my friend Paul there, he's been doing a video a day, which is a much greater rate for him than normal. And it's because people want it. People will watch everything you put out at the moment. So yeah, next week I need to do more at Christmas, and anyone else with channels, that's my recommendation. Christmas, people want videos, so you need to have the content being produced. And I've not really been doing that, so shame on me. But next year. Yeah, so yeah, what is there to talk about? What were the videos actually getting the views, I suppose? That would be useful. The top 10 of 2016 is still been getting views. This is by far my most viewed video. It's just been clocking them up. And I think this is probably a big part of why the suggested videos is so high, because this is the one that's being suggested and people are watching. And it was like more views just in the last week on this alone than my next most viewed video, and it already was my most viewed video, so it's really, really doing me proud, and hopefully getting people aware of the channel and watching other videos on the channel. Review Wars has done really well this week, so this is my new collaborative effort where, you know, I'm getting other reviewers on and then having you, the public, vote. So that's been doing well, so I'm glad to see that. Coming up this week, you're actually going to find out the winners for that as well, based on your votes. And of course, competition winner announcement always does fairly well, and of course it has this time as well. So what else is there to talk about? Well, you know, we've been going for a year now, and I think it's a good time to kind of address what's going to be coming for the next year, what you have to look forward to from this channel, and hopefully I can then deliver that, but we'll see. You know, it's all well and good to plan things. What's the saying? Oh, I can't remember. Something about planning, failing. Oh, I don't know. So what do we got? Yeah, Review Wars, obviously it's gone well with this first episode. I'm planning more of that. I'm already engaging with other reviewers to get them contributing, collaborating on that. You know, there seems to be a good vibe from the community of reviewers, at least, to work together to produce this. So that's good. There should be more of that coming. There's also another collaborative effort coming in the new year, which is called Meeplebox. So I did a little survey thing. There were a lot of people saying, avoid Meeple, avoid Meeple. But this was the one that went the most. It was one that I had come up with, but I wasn't really sure about. I didn't think people would get it or like it. And it got the most votes, so I've gone for that purely because it is one I came up with. The next one that I liked most was Rapid Fire, but it just felt there was a bit of an aggressiveness with the whole rapid fire idea, so I stepped away from that. I was probably going to go with that, and it was the second most voted, and someone else came up with it, but it just had this slight aggression, and so when I took that out, yeah, it had to be Meeplebox when I was ignoring that one, so we've gone with Meeplebox. The nature of this show is that I'm going to get lots of people on, including viewers. If you want to, if you've got a camera, you know, feel free to record a little clip of you going, "This is why I like a game," and you'll be able to be in a video. So the nature of it is lots of different people's opinions on one game, keeping it all as tight, as concise. The idea being, you know, you want to just get a wide view of what lots of different people think in one single video without, you know, it's well and good, you know, oh, lots of people have done short videos, I click on this one, I click on that one, I click on that one. This is just collated all together for you to watch is the idea. And the first game we're going to be looking at for that is Takanoko. So really nice little game, and we'll see what other people think when we get that up in the new year. Another aim for me this year is going to be attending more conventions. Now, I'm not talking going to America and attending Gen Con. I'd love to do that, but the finances aren't there, frankly, and I'm not sure they will be for many years to come. The same with Essen, it's just too expensive. But some of the smaller conventions here in the UK that I can do in a more cost-effective way, I'm going to be looking at trying to attend. The next one will be Aircon 4. Which is going to be up in Harrogate in March. So that'll actually be while I'm doing crowdfunding. Pardon me, while I'm doing my crowdfunding, which is the next big bit of information. So I had planned to do Kickstarter, but I'd also planned to do a giant giveaway because I've got huge piles of prototypes and review copies, and frankly, literally I have nowhere to keep them. They're just piled up in my living room. So I need to clear these out. And I figured a really nice way to do this would be to do a raffle as part of the, you know, so anyone who backs the channel gets entered into the raffle. I thought that'd be a lovely thing to do, it would work well. But it's against Kickstarter's terms and agreements, and it doesn't seem to work well with a lot of the other options as well, like Patreon, etc. So I'm still looking into options and thinking about what I'm going to do with that. But other ideas I've got is to, as I say, have some games being given away, have some tier levels that you get a game. You know, I'm working with some publishers who have had successful Kickstarters that I've reviewed, etc., trying to get either promos or copies of games slightly cheaper than retail to offer it to you guys as supporting the channel, really. So I'm trying to do all that. It's not looking great. My other ideas where it's not relying on outside sourcing of materials, really, you know, sponsoring new equipment for the channel, so you know you can be in the credits as you provided this equipment, you've sponsored it for this equipment, and you'll know that your money has gone specifically towards that piece of equipment. So that's one idea. There's also just general sponsoring of an episode, so you can have your channel, your show, whatever you want, advertised on an episode, or maybe even do it like you'll be on for the whole month or something like that, where you're getting a shout out of however you want. So that's an idea. I'm not sure yet what the levels and tiers and all of this will be. Also voting on games to be covered, so I'm thinking I'll do this as a vote once a month for one of the games in a month that will be included. I'm also thinking of having a you pick a game for a new release game type thing that you want me to buy, or just in general, you know, you pick a game and I'll cover it. Pledge level, I don't know if any of this sounds interesting, but these are all ideas I'm bandying around, and I'm going to be in the new year starting to work to pull together this whole idea of a campaign better. I'm not convinced I'm going to do a good job of running it because it's just not really where my skill set lies with the whole promotion and stuff. I do try, but I'm not great at it. But we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to 2017. I'm loving doing the channel, and I'm loving sharing it with you guys, and just having the whole experience be out there on the internet, having you all feeding back to me. It's been a fantastic year, and I look forward to a fantastic 2017, and I hope you lot have a fantastic New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and enjoy 2017, and all the best to everyone. And as always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.